Hello, thank you for tuning into From Darkness to Light. My name is Chaunie and I will be your host. If you are a Taurus involved with an Aquarius or an Aquarius involved with a Taurus, this reading could be for you. This reading can be about family members, friends, lovers, and or others, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Taurus, Aquarius, let's begin. We have secrets, okay? So someone is keeping secrets, holding something back here. Something may be about to be exposed. Somebody could be hiding the truth, afraid of being judged, okay? Let's see what else comes out here for you, Taurus, Aquarius. Okay, revenous at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so somebody is having this insatiable hunger for you, for the situation, whatever the case may be, needs to make a choice. Okay, because I feel like for a lot of you or some of you, visit decisions ravenous. I feel like somebody has been fantasizing about you, thinking about you, wanting to come towards you, having these uncontrollable urges or whatever the case may be, and they're confused. They're trying to make a decision on whether or not they should reach out to you. Okay, for a lot of you, this feels on a more intimate level. This almost feels sexual. There's somebody here who's craving you, or you're craving them in some way or another. Okay, you and this person may not be speaking, may not have spoken for a while, okay, or just may have lost contact, but believe that this person has been thinking about you. You are on their mind, and switch the roles as they apply to you. Okay, let's see what else comes out here, Taurus, Aquarius. We have the Five of Pentacles, okay? So we have somebody here who may be feeling a little left out, shut out, closed out, okay? Abandoned by you. That's what I'm getting for some of you. You have somebody here that might be feeling a bit abandoned by you. Whatever the case may be between you and this individual where they're feeling abandoned, someone here had to walk away from this situation. Somebody's needs were not being met here. Somebody wasn't being treated right. Something here was not fair. Okay, we got Lovers at the bottom of the deck. We're definitely talking about intimates. Okay, yep, somebody wasn't being treated fair. Six of Pentacles and a Nine of Cups. Somebody was dissatisfied with the way that they were being treated in this situation. Somebody here was being selfish, and someone here decided to walk away. As far as secrets go, this person may not be telling you, or may not even want to tell you, that they're still thinking about you, longing for you, wanting you. Okay, they may be just sitting back, holding it in, suffering in silence, just so that you would think that everything is okay here in this situation. But it's not. This person is longing for you, and they feel like you abandoned them in some way or another. Now I'm also getting that victim mentality energy here, Aquarius, Taurus. Okay, it's like they're feeling abandoned, they're feeling betrayed in some type of way or another. And it's almost like they feel like they didn't deserve how things turned out. Okay? I don't think that could be further from... I don't feel like that could be further from the truth. If someone here wasn't being treated fairly or wasn't satisfied with the connection, then yeah. And it's been talked about, and compromises has been made in the situation to make things better, and still nothing changed, and someone decided to walk away, then yeah, it was definitely justified. So I do feel like somebody can be sitting in that victim mentality. So beware of that energy, because this person may try to reach out to you later with secrets and not necessarily tell you that this is what's been on their mind or anything of that nature, but try to make you feel guilty for the way that things turned out between the two of you, because they're sitting in that victim mentality instead of taking accountability for the mistakes that they made in order for things to have turned out the way that they did. Okay, let's see what else comes out here for you, Taurus, Aquarius. So don't get caught up in that if and when and if they actually reach out to you. Somebody here is sitting in that victim mentality, like as if you had no reason to do what you did. Your reasons are justified. We have Judgment. Didn't I say if they come back around? So yeah, I feel like this person with Judgment coming up here, I feel like this person is getting ready to resurface. Okay, Six of Pentacles back out here, and the Lover's card. So this is definitely somebody that you are on a more intimate level with. Okay, but now they're coming in with some form of reciprocity, whether it was a lack of communication that went wrong between the two of you, the person just not giving to the connection the way they should have, like been pulling their weight around the connection, whatever the case may be. This person is coming back, and it doesn't feel like, because Judgment, Six of Pentacles, the Lover's card, it doesn't feel like they're actually coming back to ask for another chance. It feels like they're coming back to basically debo their way in. So let me tell you how that's going to look, and however you handle it, right? So what it is they'll reach out with small talk in some way or another. How you doing? What you been up to? Oh, you can't call me no more. So, you know, something of that nature. And the conversation may turn out to be long. You may find yourself staying on the phone for a half an hour or better with this individual. Okay, now the conversation is over, right? The next day, or probably again twice in one day, here comes a phone call from them. What you doing? They don't want nothing, okay? They just, what you doing? This is their way of getting back in. They don't necessarily want to talk about the past. They don't necessarily want to do any of that. Now, if the past comes up in that conversation, then you know it is what it is. With Judgment out here, they're gonna be forced to deal with it, because they want something specific. They want back in, okay? So they're going to be forced to basically deal with it. So as far as shying away from the conversation and hanging up the phone and, oh, they don't want to talk about it, no, they're not going to do that, but they're not going to bring it up either unless you bring it up, okay? Now, yep, there you go. At the bottom of the deck, Page of Cups, there it is. There it is. The back and forth, Two of Pentacles, there it is, and the Two of Cups, okay? So, basically, what I feel from that is they're going to work on trying to be friends again. They're going to work on trying to rebuild this connection, and again, they feel some type of way about the past with the Page of Cups here, but they don't necessarily want to address it. They want to be able to move forward, start fresh, start new on another level, to see if the two of you can get back to where you were or better. Okay? Where you were or better. Now, how you choose to handle the situation is how you choose to handle the situation. And beware, your overall energy is secrets. So it is something that they are keeping from you. Now, there's nothing wrong with being friends, trying to rebuild, or whatever the case may be. I don't feel that hot and heavy energy here. Okay, as far as like the Knight of Wands coming out. Okay, the Knight of Wands coming out. This is something that they're going to try to hide or hold back or control. Okay, make no mistake, they do want you. They do want you, but they're definitely going to try to keep this under control in order for you not to think that, oh, well, this is just about sex. But they do want you. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords and we have the King of Pentacles. Taurus, that is your energy right there, male or female. Oh, with the Ace of Swords. And we also have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, they want to talk about peace. They want to make peace, okay, between the two of you in this situation. They miss the way y'all used to be. They're feeling lonely, shut out, left out. And again, they may not even tell you all that. King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ten of Cups. They want you to see that the only thing they're trying to do is make peace. Now, if you're still feeling some type of way, if you're still wounded by the situation, okay, I can feel that you might even try to trigger an argument. Okay, they don't want to fight. I'm telling you what it is. They don't want to fight. They will be dismissive of any negative energy you're trying to throw into this game. They will be dismissive of it. Look at this. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, this is your energy, male or female. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles with the Strength card there. I mentioned strength earlier. Okay. So I forgot to turn my ringer off, y'all. So pardon the ringing if you hear it in the background. Okay, so yeah, it seems to me with the Queen of Swords coming out here, somebody here ain't accepting nothing but the truth. Okay, somebody here has been working on their growth, their strength. Somebody has grown in the absence of this person in this situation with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like with this situation, the Queen of Swords showing up here and the Seven of Pentacles, and the Strength card here, if it's going to be conversation here, because somebody ain't even for the games. Okay? Somebody is not for the games. The only thing they want to talk about is how this person has grown, how things have changed, how things are better. Okay, how have they become stronger with the Strength card here? Are they able to control their urges? For example, if it was cheating involved in y'all first go or few goes around or whatever the case may be. If it was some form of weakness that needed to be controlled. Yeah, there's questions to be answered here in this situation because somebody ain't playing no games. And somebody's not playing any games. There's been growth here. Taming the beast. Okay, that's another question coming up here. Can they tame the beast? Somebody may have been dealing with somebody who couldn't I can't get it out of my mouth. Couldn't be with one person, needed to be with multiple people. Okay, something of that nature. Has that changed? Can they control those urges? And so there's a lot of questions here that's going to be asked. So how you handle it, Taurus, Aquarius, depends on you. How you handle it depends on you. Let's see what your oracle is talking about. Let's see what advice they have for you. Sit with the wound. Sit with the wound. Now, being that this is coming up here, sit with the wound. I feel like, again, this situation, this person has hurt you before in the past. Have you learned your lesson? Some wounds are meant for you to sit with so you can take the lesson, so you can receive the lesson. Okay, so you can learn from your mistakes, so you can figure out what it is that you want and do not want. Okay? Sit with the wound. Not everything needs to be fixed right away. Some healing begins when you're willing to stay with what hurts. I feel like Spirit is telling you to hold on to the pain a little bit longer. Maybe the lesson here has not been learned. Step beyond your comfort zone. I feel like for some of you, that message is for you to not necessarily run back into the situation with open arms or run fast or whatever the case may be. Take things too fast in the situation because this is where you are comfortable at. This is what you're familiar with, who you're familiar with. More time is needed. More healing is needed. Okay, let's get another one out here for you, Taurus, Aquarius. Unblock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small, clean a space, cry it out, speak a truth. Movement is medicine. Some of you are still stuck or might be feeling stuck in a situation. Release suppressed emotions. That which you are trying not to talk about, that which you are trying to keep hidden, secrets. Okay, release suppressed emotions. Let the feelings you buried rise without shame. Cry, scream, breathe. Freedom begins where expression flows. Taurus, Aquarius, that's what I have for you, and I hope it helped. I'll see you next time.